Hi everybody, Beverly here, otherwise known as Craft and Bev. Want to give you a little update about what happened yesterday. As you know, my anxiety was really getting high because I had to go in for a needle bone marrow biopsy. I've had those things 2 times before yesterday. The first time I was totally knocked out, so I had no idea what happened. The second time, I was wide awake and I felt everything. And believe me, I was going to kick the doctor when they hit the bone and started drawing out the bone marrow because I was in so much pain. It was bad. So anyway, my daughter came and picked me up she picked me up at 5:30 and we got to the hospital about 6 o'clock. It took a bit to find where we had to go. And so by the time we got for me to register, it was about 10 minutes after 6. So, and they got me a wheelchair because I was in so much pain with my arthritis from my hips down. So we're sitting after we got registered and I got tagged and she got tagged because I could only have one visitor. And so she was tagged as visitor for patient, with my number on it. And, we were sitting there talking, and this guy came up and he goes, "Hi, are you Beverly Smith?" And I go, "Yeah." And he goes, "I'm your transport." "Oh, okay." So he took me to what they call the room where I was going to get prepped in and the room where I was going to recover in. So they had me get dressed in a gown. I hate those things. And she told me, she said, "Take everything off the top. Take off your pants." And I said something about one of my medical, and she goes, "Okay, you can leave those on and they'll just pull them down to where, and we'll, to do it." Okay. So I get into the gown and I get on the little gurney bed thing, and they're coming in and taking my vitals and my blood pressure. First 2 times they took it, which was up in the upper arm, it was 188 over 124. I have never had blood pressure like that since I've been in the homeless shelter. And she goes, "We're going to come down and we're going to try the forearm." And I said, "Yeah." I said, "I have never my blood pressure's never been that high in almost 10 years, 12 years." I said, "I can understand it being a little high because I'm here in the hospital for a procedure I don't want to have done, but not that high." And the thing is, my blood pressure was fine yesterday morning when I took it, when I got up. Yeah, that was the other thing. I had been up since 2 o'clock in the morning. I only had about 3 hours sleep, if you could call it sleep. So anyway, they finally got a good blood pressure, which was 112 over 64. Okay, that's more like it. That's more like what my blood pressure always is. And she said, "I have a feeling that because I use this kind of blood pressure cup, that's why, because I am overweight. Hopefully remedy that." Yeah, when I got up yesterday morning, I was about half a pound lighter than I was before. And I'm just like, okay, I can deal with that. Now, mind you, I could not have anything to eat or drink from 10 o'clock Tuesday night until after the procedure. Sorry, I'm using my phone. I can't find the little doohickey that holds my phone on the tripod yet. I have a feeling I know where it is. I just have to get to it. Anyway, they came in and said, "This is what we're going to do. The medication we're going to get. You're not even going to care what we're doing and everything." And I'm like, okay. So she came in and started the IV. Then about a half an hour after she came in and started the IV, she said, "Okay, I'm going to start giving you this drug. And then the doctor's going to come in. He's going to get the permission thing saying that you're willing to do the procedure." And I'm like, okay. So he comes in. He's got a really super long name I would have a hard time pronouncing. And they said, we just call him Dr. V around here. So he comes in, and I said, "I'm telling you now." I said, "If this hurts, I'm kicking you. And he goes, I promise you ain't going to feel nothing. You're not going to know nothing. And he says, well, let me rephrase that. He goes, we're going to make sure that you don't feel anything. Uh-huh. So they gave me the first drug, because there's 2 drugs you give you. They give you one before you go in, and then they give you the second one just before. The first one was to help with anxiety. The second one is to help with the pain, so you don't know what's going on. So when I get in there, they tell me to lay on my stomach, and I thought, oh craps, this is going to be a problem. So I tried laying on my stomach. Well, by the time I got on the gurney and laid on my stomach, I started getting nauseated, and I started wanting to throw up. Now, I have nothing to throw up, but I was literally, just problems. And I said, I can't lay on my stomach. I said, this is a problem. I said, there's too much of me for me to lay on my stomach. I said, I'm used to being on my right side or my left side. And so they said, okay, let's have you and the doctor says, can you get on your left side more towards on your stomach, but on your left side? Now, in the meantime, and they gave me medicine to help with nauseating. And I'm trying very hard, so I turn, and this thing that they have you on, because it's in that donut thing. So I'm trying very hard. I'm scared to death I'm going to fall. And they said, we promise we won't let you fall. So I found, I could see the doctor was literally standing right behind me and helping me make sure I didn't fall with the nurse. And then there was 2 nurses, aides, whatever, standing, on the other side, making sure. So I got on my left side stomach. And I guess the nauseating medicine was helping a little bit because I wasn't quite feeling so bleh. And the next thing I know, he says, okay, we're all done. We are? Wait a minute, when did you start? And he says, we've been at it now for 20 minutes. Okay, I'm still wanting to throw up, but I didn't even know they did it. So I got over on the gurney, and they helped me sit up because it would help with the nauseating. And all I wanted to do was sleep. Turns out I had a bad reaction to the first drug that they gave me. So in the future, if I ever have to have a procedure where they use that drug, I'm to let them know I have a bad reaction so that they can give me a type of medication that will help with the reaction. So all in all, I did good. Like I said, I didn't even know the procedure. They used, if anyone that's got medical background, they used an 11 gauge needle to pull out the bone marrow. I already got some of the results, and oh my God. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm going to be getting a shot every day. Not good. But whatever it takes for me to get healthy, stay healthy, I'll do it. I'll have to do it. But I have to laugh because my daughter brought me home. By the time I got home, it was we had made plans to go to McDonald's to go get breakfast. Yeah. All I told her was, I want to go home because I want to pass out. I said, I still feel really nauseated. And she goes, yeah, I didn't think you're going to want to eat, Mom, when they brought you into the room. So I got home. Half an hour after I got home, my aide came. And she did laundry and cleaned, what little cleaning needed to be done. And we talked most. But after she got laundry done, I looked down and I saw it was still in my shirt, my top that I had worn to the hospital. And I wanted to eat dinner because by this time it was already like 6:30. And she had already diced up my tomatoes and my onions. And I said, I need to change into one of my everyday t-shirts. I said, whatever the first one is in there that after, with your doing laundry, So guess what? Same yellow shirt, my yellow shirt that I wore. I'm just like, okay, I'm wearing the yellow shirt again. I have three yellow shirts. I have two of almost every color, but for some reason I got 3 of the yellow. All I know is they're all used for painting and crafting. I don't wear them out. I'm comfortable in them. They're big. I mean, yes, they do have a tendency to fall. Wearing I got it to where I got my good bra on today. But anyway, Penelope, who is right here. Yes, this is my Penelope. Penelope, say hello, baby. Come on, pick your head up. Okay. Yeah, they're camera shy. But she is my one of So anyway, I just wanted to give everybody an update. And I got on the scale, and mind you, after I ate, I did eat only because I felt I needed to eat something. I went to bed awfully early last night. I went to bed at 9 o'clock, and I actually slept from 9:15 until almost 4:30 this morning, which is very, 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 very unusual for me. I never sleep that long, mainly because of my bladder. But last night, I was out, which was nice because, like I said, I had almost 6 hours sleep uninterrupted. I woke up in the same position that I went to sleep in, had my mask on. My TV went to the Roku screen. I was on the Roku screensaver because movie ended and I didn't wake up to start it again. So yeah, it was nice to have slept that long. Got up, went to the bathroom, came back, and I thought, I'm going to go back to bed for a little while. I may not go to sleep, but let's see what happens. Went right back to sleep and woke up about almost 15 till 7. So I got up, did what I had to do in the morning, and I weighed myself. And I have lost another pound. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm taking into account with everything that happened, even though I had my tacos last night, I'll take the pound. Now, whether it stays, I don't fluctuate because everybody knows your weight fluctuates from day to day. But I'll take what I have and go from there and see what happens. So, right now, I am working on, just for those of you that want to know, because I'm trying to keep myself busy this morning. I don't know if you can see it. This is my Believe in Santa. He has arms that go out, but I don't have the cardboard in it. And I've been working on all the letters. So it has whoops, let's not go anywhere, guys. You stay with me. Anyway, I've been working on the letters that go across the bottom of the Santa. So, yeah, gives you an, oops, there it is. Yeah, there's the next E. And right now I'm working on the letter V. So, and plus I worked an hour on the Afghan I'm crocheting. Sorry. And I want to go in my craft room later today. And I want to do some sewing. I want to try and sew on those 3. They call them gingham dolls. But I didn't use gingham to make them. I'm using different fabric. They're not great big dolls, but if I can sew them up, then I can sit here because I have a big old container of stuffing right down here by my chair. And I can sit here watching a movie and get these dolls stuffed up and then, sew them together. I decided instead of having chocolate milk this morning, I made myself an egg sandwich. And I used quite a bit of pepper and garlic powder and onion powder and a little bit of diced onions in with my egg. I like flavor. And so I still have a little bit of gas. Sorry, TMI. But yeah, so just to let you know, I did okay. I'm alive. Doctors are not hurt. I didn't kick them. So I will see you all later. Toodles.